Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to December 2020's Pick a Card reading. If you have not been to a Pick a Card reading before, welcome. All I ask you to do is to get into a calm, quiet space, take a few deep breaths, and really let your intuition pick the pile in front of you. You can pick multiple piles, whatever you feel you're drawn to. So the timestamps for each pile will be down in the description box below, as well as in a pinned comment by me. And as always, you can pause the video at any time to meditate on the piles to see which one feels right for you as well. So this is a general reading, so take what messages do resonate and know that there is a message in here for you somewhere. And with that being said, let's go and see the piles. So group number 1 is going to be this amethyst here. So that is your group number 1 pile. Group number 2 is going to be the Sodalite. Group number 3 is going to be the Flourite. So 1, 2, 3. If you would like to pause the video, go ahead and do so now. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number 1s, those of you who chose the Amethyst crystal. Let's go ahead and see what December has in store for you with your Nightmare Before Christmas tarot cards. So first up we have, this is the 6 of potions. All right, or 6 of cups. That is potions in this deck. Then we have 10 of cups, 10 of potions. All right, I'm going to lay them all out and then we'll go over what they mean. And then we have, oh, look at that. Wow, all cups. Okay, Ace of Potions or Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so there's a couple things that I'm immediately picking up on here, and they're all good things. So I'm kind of excited. We'll go into your tarot card or your oracle cards after your tarot here, but let's just go over what I'm seeing. So 6 of Cups, it's all about nostalgia. It's all about memories and the positive memories. It's about how those, the things in your childhood made you feel. So when you're thinking about things from your childhood, it's that nostalgia, that reminiscence, those happy memories. So this makes sense, being as if this is the first thing that's coming up for December, because December holds a lot of holidays. And so you're thinking back on how those holidays were when you were a kid as well. So makes complete sense why that's here. This is symbolizing you right now, and your immediate past and what's going on with you right now. So this is also symbolizing possible people from your past coming into your life in the month of December. So whether that's family, friends, or old flames, that might be coming up in the month of December, which also makes a lot of sense since it's holiday time. So these are people that you might not have heard from in a long time. You might have maybe not talked to for months or years, and they might be coming back into your life. Second of all, we have the 10 of Potions here. So this is kind of what's going on currently, what the bulk of the month is going to be all about. And this is all about family, feeling good, happy, healthy fulfillment. So you and your family, everything's going good. You're content, you're happy, you're feeling appreciated and supported. They're feeling appreciated and supportive. There's kind of that give and take feeling too about, you give it so much into the relationship, you're also getting equal in return. So there's a lot of that fulfillment feeling. So that's so positive to see for the month of December, especially since the year of 2020 has been so crazy. And I'm sure there's been a lot of chaos in everyone's lives. So for you guys, group number 1, things are looking amazing for you. At least for December, you're going to feel loved, supported, appreciated. Things are going really, really well. And your family life couldn't be any better. This is just amazing to see. So maybe amends are taking place. Maybe arguments are being shut down. Maybe, old wounds are healing. If we're talking about past people in your life that you've been thinking about, maybe you're reaching out and you are closing the chapter of the hurt. Maybe you are talking things through, closing arguments so everyone can feel better about going into the year of 2020. So there's a few possibilities here as well. So by the end of December, what's going on, the possible outcome here is the Ace of Cups. So with this, there's a few connotations with it. So it's fertility, whether that means a new relationship, a new creative or business endeavor, or it is also fertility in the fertility sense, meaning there could be new children coming into your life. So there's a lot of new feelings. So you're going to be going into the year of 2021 feeling refreshed, feeling inspired, feeling invigorated, and feeling just all around hopeful for things to come. So new relationships, I'm seeing it could possibly be for some of you with this past person, this person from your past. Maybe a friendship has been blossoming into something more. Or maybe you're getting closer to relatives that you have not been so close to in the past. So there's multiple avenues that this could be referring to, because this is a general reading. I'm pinpointing on a few things, but just take what resonates with you. I am seeing, however, that this is going to be a very fruitful month for your emotions. You're going to be very, very happy and content, and you're going to feel supported. So, you know, the month of December, I see you guys having a very, very, very fruitful and amazing month. And it's so exciting to see. I'm so happy to see this. So let's go on and see what your Oracle cards have to say. So first of all, we have your essential oil cards. We have Jasmine. So this is passion. Okay. Reconnect with your feminine energy and pursue something that ignites your fire. Open the gates of your fortress and explore. So the trigger statement is I'm scared. Truth statement is when I am vulnerable, I am at my strongest. So again, reconnect. So reconnect with your feminine energy. So this could be a new relationship that you're reaching out towards, or reconnecting. I feel like that's a huge word right now, is reconnecting with past people, whether it is family, friends, or a past loved one, or a past crush, someone in your past. Something is coming up. All right, then we have comforting. Oh, that's great. Consolation. All right. Please hold space for the feelings you have. Honor them and be with them. Your burden will be lightened. Okay, wasn't I talking about like ending arguments and ending past hurts, and things are coming to a closure? So consolation, that is so interesting. Okay, so trigger statement would be I cannot go on, and true statement would be my heart is light. That is so great. Okay. And then your last essential oil deck would be processing, digestive. All right. Slowing down and listening to your inner voice will provide you with the direction and purpose. Trigger statement, I am so worried. And true statement is I have the solution. Okay. So processing, maybe it's taking some time, or maybe you have taken the time to process what's going on. Maybe processing what your next step would be. So that is really interesting. Okay. All right. Then we have, this is the Elemental Oracle. And we have completion west. I'm going to lay them out. Okay. So things are completing, which technically with the tens, that is a completion. That is the end of something. And so maybe we're putting things, you know, let bygones be bygones is what I'm hearing. So that is great. That is fantastic. New things are coming. So you've completed a portion of what's needed to be completed in order to move on. I'm not saying the thing correctly that I want to say, but that's what I'm trying to get at is you're finally feeling supported. You're finally feeling heard. You're finally feeling fulfilled. Okay. And then we have solidity, inner core. Okay, I'm going to read from the book from these because this is a fairly new deck for me. So, and then we have richness, marine life. Okay, so richness, again, feeling fulfilled and whole. All right, so we have West, number 4. All right, every cycle comes to a close. Do not resist the end of something because the end heralds a new beginning. Aha. Complete the project, be a finisher. Do not be afraid of death. It is a part of life. All right. So that is interesting. New beginnings, definitely with this. All righty. Then we have inner core. Solidity. Stay constant in your endeavors. Do not stop your progress. Okay. Seek those who are reliable and solid. Keep your promises, and the greatest power is from the inside out. All right. That is great. And then marine life. We have, let's see, fertility. I was just talking about this. Fertility is yours. Your wishes will be granted. There is more than one way to find a solution to a problem and adapt to the new. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about that. That's amazing. Fertility. Wishes will be granted. Yeah, you're feeling so good in the month of December. Things are going to be so amazing for you. That's exciting. All right, then we have the Threads of Fate. I love the way that this deck is looking. I just love it. Okay. And we have the Seeker. Interesting. All right, let's read what that has to say. There's always something for someone in the books here. The Seeker. All right. The Seeker indicates a need for energy, movement, vitality, and excitement. The Seeker is childlike at heart and has faith that, at its core, the world is a beautiful place. As we grow older, it is easy to lose touch with our inner innocence and sense of wonder. We have responsibilities, stressful home and work environments, external pressures, physical sensitivity, and disease. In the end, we get locked into a survival mentality and we don't know how to break free. The Seeker's message is one of reclamation, sure. It's not so much about ridding yourself of the stress, but remembering your essence. Slowly nurture your sense of wonder to all that is around you. You may feel silly at first, but keep working on it to balance out the negative. Replace statements of what if everything goes wrong with what if everything is exactly as it should be. Balanced Seeker energy is one of empowerment, curiosity, and feeling confident to navigate both the external and internal worlds. If Seeker is out of balance, you may be a bit untethered. You may be pushing yourself onto the next thing, thinking that may be your cure. An unbalanced Seeker energy may also give their power away to others. As Seekers, we must remember that we are gathering experiences and wisdom for growth, not because we believe it as a prescription to fix our perceived issues. All right. Having your sense of wonder. Wow. I love this reading so far. This is awesome. Okay. Sorry. All right. We have some self-care oracle cards here. Your first one being hydrate. So for the month of December, make sure you are drinking your water. It is super important. You definitely need to be drinking a lot more water, especially to help with your immunity as well. So the month of December, make sure you're hydrating yourself, drink your water, and make sure you cleanse your body with that water. And then we have energy work. So maybe a few of you can relate to chakra work. Chakras are important, aligning them, making you feel whole and fulfilled as well. So, working from the root all the way up to your crown, definitely. And then also these cards here, this is your sacral. I forget the names of all of them, so please bear with me. This is your heart, and then this is the yellow center here, right? The digestive chakra. So again, I am not an expert in chakras. I try my best, but your girl has some memory issues sometimes, so. But yeah, so working on energy work, maybe Reiki, that sort of thing for self-care in the month of December, hydration and energy work. And then we have empowerment. It is important to feel empowered, confidence, all of the sort. The month of December will definitely help you feel more empowered. And it feels like you feeling supportive from your family and friends in the month of December will also help with feelings of empowerment. And let's see, let me just go ahead and read just in case there is a message here for you in here. Empowerment, page 60. All right. Stand up and be counted. It's time to get your opinion across. Someone might be trying to control you. Participate in organized firewalk and seize the day. So you may have you have so many strengths, and yet you allow others to take away your power. When your words are dismissed, when your actions are mocked, your light fades because you don't stand up to be counted. You may say silently to yourself that everything is fine, that you know the real truth, but the universe requires you to stamp your authority so that you can grow fully into the wise one that you truly are, the wisdom keeper that others are waiting to turn into. By working with the element of fire to purge any fears that hold you back, you are more able to step fully into your power with Salamander, the elemental guardian of fire, as your ally. So I think you'll be definitely feeling more empowered in the month of December, especially when you allow your childlike sense of wonder to come in. There's definitely a lot going on for you that is completely positive. All right. So feelings of maybe inadequacy, or feeling like you're not supported, or feeling like you are less than, are definitely going to end by December here. And then, you know, people are going to feel solid with you. You're going to feel more fulfilled in every aspect of your life. There's new beginnings on the horizon for you. There's new relationships on the horizon for you. The richness of your life in December is definitely coming. It is going to feel so good in December. So I'm excited so much for you guys, group number 1. This is going to be an amazing December, I feel like, for you guys. Old hurts are going to be ending. Maybe some reconciliation from your past, people from your past, I should say, is coming. So let me know if this resonates with you down in the comment section below. Let me know what group you chose, and let me know if this is like, go through December and come back and let me know how it went, because this is awesome. I'm so excited. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on the way out of your video, of this video, so that way you'll never miss an upload from me. And I so appreciate everyone who takes the time and spends it with me. I'm excited about that, and I'm so appreciative. So thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 2s, those of you who chose the Sodalite crystal. Let's take a look at what's going on for the month of December. We have some oracle cards that we'll get into after your Nightmare Before Christmas tarot here. So first up, we have the 6 of Needles, or the 6 of Swords. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Candles, or the Knight of Wands. And last we have the 10 of Presents, or the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, it's so cute. I love this card so much. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on here. So here we have the 6 of Swords, and this is a card that talks about healing. It talks about a transition period. It talks about moving on to calmer waters. So you guys might have been experiencing a very difficult time, a lot of hardships, a lot of frustration, and now we are getting ourselves out of that situation. This could also talk about travel too, and that would kind of make sense for the month of December. However, you know, this is in the middle of, you know, a scary time, so not everybody is going to be traveling. So that's not what is on the forefront of what I'm seeing. However, since this is a general reading, take what messages resonate. So some of you could be traveling. Now, this means that you're moving on to calmer waters. So you're moving on from from something that didn't suit your highest good, or what benefited you in the best of ways, right? So things were not great. Things might have been difficult. Things were hard and probably emotionally draining for you. But here we have the Knight of Wands, which symbolizes fast movement, enthusiasm, taking a risk, wanting adventure, being bold and confident, as well as, you know, breaking down some barriers. So I feel like you're finally allowing yourself to feel these emotions and take charge of what you want and where you want to go, because of the fact that it's a very bold and risk-taking night here, that you're being fierce about what you want and being direct and being upfront and being confident and just going for it. In the month of December, you're definitely taking charge of what you want and where you want to be and the type of person that you want to be. I feel like before there's like a real big sense of like, the word meek is coming to my mind. Like you guys were dimming your light. You guys were not being the who you were. You weren't representing you. You weren't allowed maybe to be who you are and what you are meant to be. Hopefully this is making sense, but that's what I'm seeing for quite a few of you out here, that, you know, you had to cover up being you. Does that make sense? Like you had to like dim your light a little bit in this situation that you are leaving. So I feel like a lot of you, this was a job that you were not happy with. It could be a relationship for some of you as well. Again, general reading. So take what resonates with you. So whatever this was, it dimmed your light, and you are now realizing that you never want to feel that way again, that you are moving away from that. You want to be confident, you want to be bold and driven. And that's what I see with this Knight of Candles here, which is, you know, the current situation, what's going to be happening in the month of December. You are taking charge of what you want and you are going for it. And that is exciting. And I do see some of you taking charge and really going for this new job, this new venture. Because maybe you didn't have the confidence before, maybe you didn't think you had enough experience, or whatever the case may be. Now you're like, no, I know that this is for me. I know that this position would be perfect. You're going to go for it. And by the looks of things, you're going to be very successful. So let's move on to the potential outcome of the month of December here, which is the 10 of Pentacles. This is financial stability. This is wealth, happiness, success, abundance. This is, you know, also having the support system in place. This is also having the ability to be generous. This is, you know, giving what you can because you want to and you have the ability. Does that make sense? So you're moving on to a abundant end of December. So whatever situation you're getting yourself out of, you are definitely going to be better off. Things are going to be happening for you in a way that didn't before, because you are realizing your full potential here. You are being taken to the next level. You are being bold, confident. You're breaking down those barriers. And whether those barriers were you putting up your own walls, or people telling you no, telling you you can't do that, not having that support. You are breaking down those barriers in the month of December and just going for what you want. You are healing. You are transitioning into an abundant life. And abundance doesn't always talk about monetary wealth, which it can. But again, abundance is a lot of things. It's emotional well-being. It is appreciating and being grateful for what you do have and where you are in life. Feeling abundant is feeling fulfilled and feeling like you are doing what you are supposed to be doing out of life. You know, a job shouldn't, or I shouldn't say a job, a career shouldn't be something that drains your life force out of you and makes you feel less than a person or less than a human. And I feel like those of you that are moving on to a better job here in December are realizing this here and moving on to what is going to make you feel fulfilled and abundant. It's when you have that mindset of I deserve everything, you are attracting abundance. You are using the law of attraction and manifesting what you want out of life, and you being bold and going for it is going to attract that. All right. So definitely going from something that was potentially devastating and very difficult, and you needing to move away from that and claiming your boldness and your fierceness and breaking down those barriers is going to allow you to have that abundance. All right. Again, this could be family support too. Like your family and your friends are all supporting you, helping you get to where you need to be, because they realize that whatever situation this was not healthy for you and was not good. And now they see you coming back to yourself again and being able to have an abundant December. So hopefully this makes sense. Let's take a little bit of a deeper dive with your essential oil oracle cards here. We have invigorating bliss. Ooh, this is exciting. You will have the motivation you need to express your light. Oh my God. Know that what you do today makes the world a better place. Oh, I have chills and goosebumps right now. That is so exciting. So the trigger statement is, why am I here? Which makes complete sense with this. And the true statement is, I make a difference. Wow. I love synchronicities like this. Then we have balance. All right. Lavender. From a place of love, you need to stand up and speak your truth. What you wish for is what the universe wishes for you. I mean, literally just said all of this. All right. So no one understands me would be the trigger statement, which I feel like for a lot of you, that's exactly what I was trying to get at with that feeling like you're not you, like you can't be your full self around whatever the situation this was. And the truth statement is, I ask for what I need. So you are doing that right now. You are being like, no, this is not the business. I am moving on to what I do want and deserve and need. So balance is important too. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. And then your last essential oil is repellent, shielded. Oh, goosebumps again. Okay. You will clearly see what you are taking on from outside influences and release. Your energetic boundaries are fortified. Oh my gosh. Trigger statement is, I am under attack. And the true statement is, I am strong. And you totally are. You are taking on a new strength with this Knight of Wands here. You are breaking down those barriers, like I said. And you are definitely releasing the crap that no longer serves you. And I'm saying crap because yes, it was not good for you. And you are protecting yourself from it. You're releasing it, and you are being no longer going to go that route again. So that is amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this. Group number one's reading was awesome. And this reading seems amazing as well. So I'm excited for you guys, group number two. Okay. So then we have the Elemental Power Oracle here, or excuse me, the Elemental Oracle. Yeah, sorry. The Elemental Oracle. So first up we have Darkness Moon. Okay. So again, there's always dark before the dawn, right? So we are definitely moving away from that darkness. I'll read you each little book thing from the book because this is a newer deck for me and I don't know every single thing here and every single card in this deck yet. But from what I'm getting is you were moving past that darkness, okay, the unknown. Then we have growth, plants, which definitely, you guys are definitely growing into something better. And then we have speed. I said that this was quick moving. I said it, very quick moving. It is the Knight of Wands, so it's a movement. It is a fast moving energy as well. So things are going to be moving fast for you. So let's go ahead and get the book out here. So 7 is Moon. Oh, we just passed it. All right. There are cycles to everything and a season for everything. Do not push yourself when the tides are against you. Do not be afraid of the darkness, as the darkness is as necessary as the light. What did I just say? Rest and repair. The divine feminine in all of her forms is rising. The time for introversion, stability, and planning is here, which you are doing. All right. This is exciting. Then we have plants, which is growth. Magic is in everyday things. You can make something from nothing. Blossom. It's time. From small things, big things might grow. Begin it. That is exciting. Nutrition too, because plants provide nutrition. So make sure you're, nurturing yourself. That's what I'm getting out of that too. All right. And then we have movement and speed. Savor the experiences of your life. Be mindful and aware of the speed in which you do activities such as eating and working. Do not waste time, but understand the discernment of taking quality time. All right. Interesting. I love it. All right, then we have your Threads of Fate Oracle card here, which is boundaries. Oh, we were just talking about boundaries here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and read from that book. I just find that there's always a certain message in here for somebody that it makes it click when I read these things. All right. So boundaries can be a difficult thing to master. Most people are not raised with a firm understanding of healthy boundaries and either end up being closed off or allow themselves to be invaded, or they become invading of others. It requires a balance and knowing exactly what your needs are. This card asks you to check in with yourself and see where you live on the boundary spectrum. Do you have a healthy relationship with them? Do you struggle in communicating around them? Are there any patterns that continue to crop up around boundaries in your life? Okay. So again, balance and boundaries. So you are definitely putting new ones in place, or at least right now you are assessing what boundaries you want to keep up and what boundaries and barriers you want to break down. Interesting. Okay, loving it. Then we have your self-care oracle cards. First up, we have look for fairies. Okay. So some self-care. Use your imagination. Go out and look at all of the wonderment that is around. And then we have connect with your womb. All right. So again, another form of self-care is, taking care of yourself. Making sure everything is working correctly, making sure that you are connecting with your divine feminine, which I thought we had, this one with the moon. All right, again, cycles. Okay, there's a bunch of cycles that I'm seeing here too, that we're connecting with and we're releasing. Again, because with the womb we release and we go into a new cycle. So again, cycles, divine feminine, connect with the divine feminine within yourself. For those of you who identify as feminine and female, and even if you don't, we have a feminine side and we have a masculine side, the yin and yang of life. I'm just going to say, so connecting with your feminine side for those of you who are who don't identify as such. So again, cycles. That's very interesting. Self-care. All right. And then we have spellcasting cards. Courage. Very interesting, because you are being bold now and taking charge and having the courage to break down those barriers, break down those walls, and put up new boundaries should you see fit. That's exciting. And then we have strength. Wow. Okay. So two sides of the same coin sometimes when we're talking about inner strength and compassion. She has little baby cubs here. So definitely reaching into your inner strength. Also compassion, having compassion for yourself for the situation that may have been difficult for you, because sometimes we go through things that maybe we blame ourselves for, but realize that it wasn't our fault. Maybe we had to do certain things in order to get where we are right now, that maybe we're not the best of situations or best of circumstances, but we had to do them in order to get to the other side, so to speak. So having compassion for yourself, having courage to say what you want, to stand up for what you want and stand up for who you are and where you are. I see a lot of positivity here for the month of December. This is absolutely amazing. Make sure you put up new boundaries too once you get where you're going here, because people will treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. If you do not put up boundaries and say no, have the strength and the courage to say no, they will continue to treat you the way that they feel that you allow them to, so to speak, right? So make sure you put in boundaries. And I will always say, and every time this comes up, no is a complete sentence. You do not need to give an exclamation as to why you're saying no. Okay? So no is a complete sentence, especially when you are putting up boundaries. If you do not feel comfortable with a certain thing, if you do not feel something is right, you say no. And that is it. That is all that needs to be said. No. All right. So hopefully this gives you some great insight into what's going on. Hopefully this resonates with you. This looks amazing. You're going to have a wonderful month of December. Things are getting better for you, amazingly so. And things are going to start happening fast. So whether this is a new job, a new relationship, a new whatever it may be, because again, this is going to hit differently for you. It's going to happen fast. And you are definitely going to feel balanced, have that bliss going on, and, you know, just make sure you have compassion for yourself and everything will be amazing. Hopefully this helped. If it did, let me know down in the comment section below what group you chose. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of the video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me. I totally appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 3s, those of you who chose the Flourite. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on for December 2020. We have some Oracle cards that we'll dive deeper after we take a look at your Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. So first up, we have the 8 of Presents or the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Next, we have the 10 of Needles or the 10 of Swords. Okay. And last tarot, we have the 8 of Potions or the 8 of Cups. All right. So again, this is a general reading, so take what makes sense and resonates to you. So with the 8 of Presents here, the 8 of Pentacles, this talks about mastering your craft or mastering your skills. So you're very knowledgeable about what you do, your craft, your talent, your job, whatever position you are in. You're very, very talented. You're very, very much almost like a master of it, right? This could mean that you're still learning some things. You're perfecting your skills, but you have like a superb way about being professional. Does that make sense? Like you are super like professional about it. You know what you're doing, you're perfecting it, and you know what you want out of this craft or this, I'm going to say career, because what the Pentacles do represent is career, job, possibly health too, but I'm seeing career. So you're definitely very talented. You know what you're doing and you do it well, right? So with this 10 of Swords or 10 of Needles here, this is things coming to an end. This is definitely maybe a sudden end. This could also be having very like hard emotions or like sad emotions about having to have it end. It could feel like this was maybe a backstabbing, that sort of a situation. But from what I'm seeing is it's like you knew it had to end, and now you're able to move on, which is quite funny because that's all about what this 8 of Cups is. This is about moving on to things that better suit you, healing, working hard at something, but it didn't satisfy what you wanted. So this is very, very interesting. Okay, so I know that that was kind of like a quick overview. But what I'm seeing for the majority of you is what I'm trying to say. Majority of you is you're very, very good at what you do. The job that you're in right now, you are kind of like making it end, or it has ended because you're like overqualified and you're moving on to what better suits you. So like you've worked so hard at your job or your craft, your profession, that the current job that you're in, the current situation that you're in is not being satisfied. It's not, so you're not happy with the way that maybe the job is treating you, or you're not being promoted, you're not moving up to where you think you should be moving up, you're not getting compensated for the amazing job that you do, right? Or you're not being treated well. So things are ending, and it's kind of a little bit hard for you because you enjoy what you do so much, and maybe you like some of the coworkers, or maybe you like the concept of what you do there, but it's no longer working out for you because you're not either being treated well, pay raise is not there, or you're not being compensated fairly for what you do, or you do so much that you're not getting paid for the amount that you do. So again, this is going to hit differently for a lot of you, but the point is that that job is ending in December. That situation is ending in December, or it might have already ended because this is what's currently going on. Something is coming to an end, but it's ending in a way that you're able to move on. It was needed to happen. Does that make sense? Like, you didn't, and you won't be burning any bridges to where you can move on. So you have this professionalism about you. You have this air about you that people do want to work with you. People want to be around you. But the current situation that you're in needed to end in order for you to move on to something better. Okay? Because you've worked hard, and you've worked long and hard at it, and you are so good at what you do that you don't fit this position anymore, this situation. And so it's ending so you can move on to something that does. And that's what I see here. And this could also be talking about like a new a promotion, even in the same job that you're at, the same company, or the same field that you're in. It could mean that you are being promoted up too as well, because you're moving on to something that is for your better good. It's for your highest achievement, what you need out of life. Hopefully that's making sense. I'm not wording it the way that my mind wants to word it. It's not coming out right. But point being is that you are amazing at what you do. You deserve to be treated fairly, compensated fairly, and you will be able to move on now. This could be because this is 2020 and we're talking about December. It could be that maybe you were laid off or furloughed. It could be that maybe you were, the company that you worked for is no longer going to be a company. This exact situation happened to me a couple months ago. The place that I work for is no longer a place that anybody is able to work for currently. So, but it's allowed me to move on and focus on things that I need to focus on, that I'm better, that would make my life better. And so things came to an end suddenly, and I'm sad about it. And, if I could, I would have been working there forever. But since it had to happen, it allowed me to pursue other avenues and to focus on things that were for my highest good. So hopefully that example makes sense. But I feel like that's what a lot of you guys are probably going through right now. So, unfortunately, we see things sometimes as such a big negative, and maybe it's depressing and sad, and with heavy hearts, we have to accept it. But the other side of that coin is that it's allowing you to move on. It's allowing you to maybe think outside of the box and do something different, or maybe allow you to follow your passions, to follow what really lights you up and what benefits you in your highest good. So, sometimes things suck, and some things, are just terrible, and you have that why me mentality, and go on and on about all of the negative things that happen. But we can also flip that coin over and look at all of the positives that come out of it. So again, there's multiple different avenues that this reading can hit you guys, depending on how it relates to you. But what I want you to take away from it is that you know what you're doing. You're very good at what you do. You're talented. And maybe you're still learning a few things and you're pursuing this particular skill set. But where you're at currently, your whatever situation, if it's a job or whatever how this relates to you, is ending. And it's for the best because you can move on to something bigger and better, something that you have been working toward, something that will put your talents and your skill set on top priority and compensate you and benefit you in a way that you deserve. So hopefully that makes sense. So what we're going to do now is we're going to dive a little bit deeper into your oracle cards. And their first set is the Essential Oil Oracle. And we have grounding or rooted. And the trigger statement is, I am somewhere else, which, you have been somewhere else. And the true statement is, right here, now, everything is perfect. So it says, allow your energy to shift to the material plane where it is needed to help you complete what you have set out to do. Very interesting. Then we have soothing, soothe. Trigger statement is, I need to fix this, but the true statement is, I am willing to learn from this. And then it says, lift yourself above your life situation and observe as a witness. Understand that you are so much more than the story. What did I just get done saying? Wow. Okay. You have 4. Everybody else had 3. Okay, so then we have conviction. The trigger statement is, no one listens to me, but the true statement is, my voice is heard. And it says, stand strong and communicate your message. The world is ready to receive what you have to share. Okay, so maybe, again, your convictions weren't being heard. Maybe what you wanted, again, out of your situation, nobody was listening to you. And now you're like, well, I'm moving on to the people that will, which I think is fantastic. I think that's exactly what should be going on. All right. And then your last one here is enlightened. Trigger statement is, I am alone. But the true statement is, I am one with all that is. And this is frankincense. Dear child, you are safe and loved as you continue on your journey of self-exploration, which is exactly what this 8 of Cups is talking about. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Then we have your elemental oracle here. We have the soul, passion. Woo, okay. Then we have wildness, electricity. I love that. And then we have change, wind. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I'm going to read you the excerpts from this oracle because there's always a message in here for somebody. What is the spark for the passion here? What is the spark that lights you up? The divine lives within you. Consider your motivations carefully. Know where your resistance lies. We all have more than one purpose in life, and having a passion makes us feel more alive. So you guys are definitely finding out what your passion is and going toward it. What makes you feel passionate? What lights you up? What is for your highest good? And then we have the electricity, wildness. Embrace your wildness. Break free of your self-imposed constraints. Take immediate action. There is no need for further consideration of your problem. You contain the spark of the divine, so there is no reason to feel lesser. Confront the issue head on. All right. This is awesome. And then we have wind or change. Resisting change is useless. Be prepared for a change in direction. You have been warned of change, so believe it. And that's exactly what you're doing. Something is ending. Something is coming to a closure or completion for you to change, for change to come, for you to move on. Follow your passion with wildness. Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm so excited for you guys. Every reading, as every group so far has been so exciting. I love it. Okay, so then we have your Threads of Fate Oracle card. Get creative. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let me read you that excerpt. I'm so excited for you guys. This is so... I love it. Your December is going to be awesome. I know it might be a little bit shocking, or, things might dampen your emotions for a little bit with this 10 of Swords here, but you're moving on to so much bigger and better things. You're following your passion here and what you're so good at, your talent, and you're following your convictions, all right? Which is so important. So important to follow what you believe in. All right, get creative, this card here. To be a human is to be creative, but it is easy to lose sight of this. From a young age, we absorb cultural stigma around the arts and creativity, that it is impractical and should take a backseat to more lucrative pursuits. But the truth is, creativity brings flow to our life. It finds openings. Without a creative practice, we can easily find ourselves stuck and uninspired. And there are so many ways to be creative. You may feel called to rearrange your living space or write or take pictures. All of these things are great. Creativity is a way of life, not an activity. This card is asking you to look around and see what things inspire you. What do you feel called to create or transform? Think outside the box. That is so exciting. Okay, so I love everything about this reading so far. Alrighty, then we have some self-care oracle cards. Okay, so create art. Oh my gosh, okay, so love it. I love that we were just talking about being creative. So create art, music, another creative thing. And then we have dream journal. So all three of these things are ways to help with your self-care in December. They're ways of inspiring you. They're ways of soothing and enlightening, all of these things that you have already. So this is fantastic. So dream journals are actually quite fun. When you have a dream and you remember it right away, you write it down, and then you can go back and remember what you've dreamt and all the craziness, and maybe you can see the synchronicities in your life there. This is awesome. Okay, so music, create art, and dream journal. And then last but not least, you have, wow, 3 spellcasting cards here. So first is willpower. Okay, it does take a lot of willpower to have the drive and the determination to go against the grain sometimes, or go against what you think society might want you to do, or the willpower to go toward what you want out of life. But this is reminding you that you have the willpower to do so, that change is coming, and follow your passions. Follow what you're good at. You're good at something. Like whether this is a creative thing like art or music, or it's a skill like you're just amazing at math, or you know the ins and outs of accounting, or you know how to sell a car like nobody's business. Whatever that talent and that skill that you have, you're so great at it. But whatever situation you have been in right now that is holding you back from pursuing this skill full time, or being fulfilled out of it, that's coming to an end. So then you can focus on this for the month of December. By the end of September, you're moving on. You're done. You're good. You are enjoying your new direction. Okay. And then we have love. All right. So love yourself. Okay. Again, for some of you, this could be a relationship that you are ending and moving on and past. So it could be for that too, but that's not what I see for the majority. The majority of all of this definitely speaks to a career path for a lot of you. But again, love, this could definitely indicate that there's some of you out there that this is about a relationship and moving past it. Loving what you do. This is bringing back what we were talked about earlier about doing what you love and being passionate about it and being able to move forward and doing that sort of career or talent or skill. Loving yourself and accepting yourself as well. And then we have manifestation. I love this card. So this is definitely giving me all of the confirmation I need to know that you are manifesting what you want out of life right now. And whatever this Ten of Swords situation you were in was holding you back from full manifestation of what you want and where you want to be in life. And you are doing it. You are taking the reins. You are saying, this is what I want. I'm going for it, and I'm going to get it. Because you are using the your skill set and your talent and moving on toward what is going to give you what you want out of life and give you what you deserve. All right. This manifestation card reminds me a lot of, and it's even similar to the Magician card in tarot. And that talks a lot about having the skills and the tools necessary in order to manifest what you want out of life. And that's exactly what I see in the month of December for you guys. So hopefully this resonated for you. This is an amazing reading. Each group today had such a positive message that I am so excited for the month of December. So this is great. Don't let the sword suit and the fact that it's an ending scare you, because this is all for the betterment of you. The change is coming for you guys. So let me know down in the comment section what group you chose, if it resonated with you. And I just want to thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.